How y'all doing out there? I want to welcome y'all back. Welcome some of y'all for the first time to the TPP, the Tremaine Perry podcast. I am your host. Some folks call me Trey. Other people call me Tremaine. It don't matter what you call me, long as you call me. Here on my podcast for my live reactions to this episode of Monday Night Raw. Before I continue, if you haven't already, hit that bell and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on social media. Go through the 320 some odd videos I put out. Like them, comment on them, share them with your friends. Hope everybody's having a great start to the week. Any second now, we're gonna begin. Yeet. What up, preppy girl? Hey, girl. Hey, how you doing? Ready? This is gonna be a good show. Good episode of Raw on the way right now. About to be good. Come on, Netflix. Let's go. Here we go. On to the show. Let's go. Glad you're good, preppy. Then, woo! If you smell now, acknowledge me. You can't see me forever. Mm, mm, mm. Together. Let's go. 4x4, turn my windows up. That's the one in there. That's not even the song they're playing right now. I don't know what theme song they're playing to start the show out. That is not 4x4 by Travis Scott. Not a recapping what happened in Clash in Paris. Is this really the first Raw since Clash? Or they just doing this just to start us out? Prep, don't be like that. Prep, you don't come in here being like that. If you look, don't even. Yeah. Anyway, good to see you too. Haters gonna hate. Hate me cause you ain't me. You just add fuel to my fire and make me more passionate and more motivated than I was before. Bring on the hate. I don't give a. No, let him. I just had to kick somebody out before you said that. You didn't see the comment, but I did. Nobody saw that comment with me, fortunately. This is this isn't a background. This is a room. This isn't a green screen like some people want to call me out on when I had to do it in the living room. This is me actually in my studio. Like I can get up, turn around. I'm not fading away because this is actually the room the way it looks. How about that? Ammon, is that how you say your name? So glad I'm in the studio and not in the living room. But yeah, like I was saying, Raw gonna be good tonight. We got AJ Lee on the show. We got Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins walking around backstage at the moment. I appreciate you admiring that, man. Thank you. I worked hard to get this room looking this way, and I appreciate that response. The whole room is WWE themed. The bed, the mattress, the pillowcases, the calendar. I'll give you the tour in a minute. Matter of fact, there's a video on my YouTube. It's one of my shorts that show a 360 view of this room. Go check it out sometime. How we starting out tonight? Jey Uso, let's go. Because they're going to address the vision, him and Jimmy. It's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's line them all up, knock them down like this. Yeet, 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 yeet. I can totally relate to it being just me, Oos. Matter of fact, the Facebook group called Still Real to Us put a Facebook comment up that said, relationship status, me, it's just me, Oos. That's my relationship status, just me, Oos. Been that way for over a decade. Now, Jimmy, just out of nowhere, just started eating with him. Came out of a corridor or something. Just me, Oos. Day one ish. Line them all up, knock them down like this. This is the worst game of trivia ever. What up, Zeta? How you doing? That is not a green screen in the back. It is real. If it was real, oh, that explains it all because I had the button on mute from where I flexed the camera around to show that jerk face that this is a green screen and I hit the mute button on accident. That's what happened. Oh, that explains it all because I had the button on mute from where How about now? You can still hear me, right? Check, check. How about now? You can still hear me, right? What up, Fisher? How you doing? Welcome in. Wow, Jay couldn't get 3 words out, and the vision already coming out to interrupting the show. Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker. Well, I got eliminated from my trivia for I was technically difficult in my screen. Yeah, May Finch, you ticked me off with that comment talking about green screen in the back, not real. You go fly a kite. That's what you can go do. So now we got the Bron standing on the entrance ramp, talking to Jay and Jimmy while they're in the ring, like a mile away from each other. Bronson Reed having the whole Braun Breaker back. He gonna try to storm the ring. He ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, I'm trying to be okay, Preppy. People be ticking me off up here on this live chat. People who be wanting to be talking out the side of their neck, that nonsense. What up, LJ? How you doing? Can't complain. Can't complain. All is well. Thanks for asking. Just trying to enjoy my show, you know? My only other day off this week. Well, I got Sunday off, but I gotta make it from Tuesday to Saturday to get there. Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns. Roman gonna come back and he gonna kick both Brons in they back. Thank you, Preppy, for that. Thanks, Prep. You got me wanting to make you a mod. I need some more mods. Oh, Jimmy with an insult. He said, I don't know what he just said. Real funny. Post prediction, post notifications on. Thanks, LJ. Your dog trying to hype me up. Thank you. Trying to hype up my channel. Trying to get me YouTube stardom. I'm trying to go after. I appreciate that. Both of y'all make good mods. All right, Preppy. See you next time. Have a good one. Thanks again. AKA the orca, he built like one talking about Paul Heyman. So he built like an orca. They are roasting all 3 of them. They roasted everybody but Seth Rollins right now. I think he got some too. gonna be a tag team match. Breaker and Big Head Bronson Reed versus Jimmy and Jay. Is that tonight? Usos versus the Brons? Tell me that's happening tonight on Raw. I think that's happening right now. The second. Let's go. I got mine in arm's length away. My Funko, my John Cena Funko right there. But then I got the Invisa Cena, the Super Cena. Oh, who is that? LA Knight, the Super Cena. Action figure back there. Since this is a green screen, how am I able to do that, huh? Explain that. To quote Jeff Jarrett, don't piss me off. Not you, LJ. I'm talking about May Finch. That's who I'm addressing when I say don't piss me off. Double suicide dives by the Usos. Just laid out the Bron. LA Knight, yeah. And now they about to tee off on Bronson Reed, big head like a football helmet. And now Braun Breaker getting in the ring, getting him some super kick by Jimmy. Let's go. Now lay out Bronson Reed. Please get revenge. BFT. Almost an inadvertent vet. Look, that was close between LA Knight and Jay just then. Oh, and then he moved out of the way and Jay got splashed. Super kick by Jimmy. Sent Reed out onto the floor. Let's go. I kind of like that LA Knight shirt he got on with everybody saying LA Knight. Yeah. They want this. Yeah, it is a replay from Money in the Bank. You're right, LJ. Zeta, can I make you a mod? And I agree, LJ. LJ had me crying when she came back too. I was dancing, screaming, hollering. All right, special announcement. Next Monday Night Raw, special start time 7 p.m. Eastern. So it's starting an hour earlier next week. I need to remind myself that. Thank you, Zeta. I appreciate that. I'm having to do some house cleaning, so to speak. Boo! Ludwig Kaiser, aka El Grande Americano. Boo! And they would shoot green shirt guy, front and center, at every single show. Watch him be at the show tonight. Hard camera, front and center every time. Lucky duck. AJ Styles coming out. I'm gonna sing y'all the first verse of my new parody song. I'm still working on the second verse. It's to the beat of this song. Nope, trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. They coward punks. No trolls don't really want none. Why they stubborn for? Need to go somewhere. Every one of them who run their mouth is gonna get banned. Be cooler, you're next. Treat people with respect. Cause ain't no troll gonna hijack this podcast. No trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They coward punks. No trolls don't really want none. They need to back up. I need to, like I said, I gotta work on that second verse, but the first verse is fire. I'm about to give y'all a concert actually. I was thinking about that. Like, I think I'm gonna go live, maybe set a date, plan it out, go live, and sing all my parody songs in a concert in here in the studio. Have my mic in my hand, you know what I'm saying? And just give y'all serenade y'all with my parody songs one good time. How's that sound? For what up, observing? How you doing? Yes, I am the one you saw playing last night, observing. That was me. And you like the first verse? Nice. Kendrick Lamar better watch out. I appreciate it, bro. You got WWE 2K25 too? LJ, what system you on? I'm on PlayStation Network. Add me if you're up there. You're sick right now. Damn, bro. Sorry about that. I hope you feel better soon. Oh, my t-shirt. I like to wear a new shirt for y'all as much as I can. This is a new one on camera. The Undertaker. I tried to find my Uso shirt, but I couldn't, so I wore this one instead. Here, let me zoom in on it for you. Oh, you on Xbox? Yeah, I can't do nothing with that. Yeah, that shirt right there is fire. Throwback. I had this shirt forever. I like how it's the Funko version of Undertaker. And then the top says, "You can't kill that which is already dead." I've had this shirt forever. You sold your Xbox. What's going on Raw right now? If you would like to recap, you ain't missed much of nothing. Observing, like we started the night out where it was Usos calling out the Brons for what they did to OTC Roman Reigns. They come out, have a little war words. Match is made official where tonight it's going to be Brons versus Usos. And then LA Knight came out there and blindsided the Brons while they're standing on the entrance ramp. Fight ensued in the ring. Chaos ensued. You know what I'm saying? And then they went to commercial and now it's AJ Styles versus Ludwig Kaiser, aka El Grande Americano. That's what's about to happen after the break. You sold your PS4. Oh, I see now. Ray ain't gonna come back. Let me go ahead and spoil that for you now because he's injured. You got it on. You got 2K24. Okay, Zeta, I see you. I got that too. Matter of fact, got it right there. But I don't play it no more. That was cool when it had Rhea and Bianca Belair on the cover. That was a cool cover. What up, Yusef? How you doing? Welcome in. And I'm the type I like physical copies of freaking games. This is the first year ever I got a digital copy of WWE 2K25, and it feels so weird. I like to have a hard copy. Anyway, five, four, three, two, one. Back to the show. Let's go. John Cena. Last time in Boston in November, and in New York in November as well. They're advertising that as soon as we come back from the break. WWE getting sued for what, LJ? They need to bring the prices of the tickets down. That's ridiculous how much you got to pay to go to a show now. Adam Pearce talking to LA Knight. Greetings from Turkey. What up, Yusuf? Greetings from the United States. How you doing? Hope all is well over there on your side of the world. Thanks for joining me. It's been this YouTube chat has been called the international channel, so this is more proof of that. Byron Saxton. I know, right? Oh, what else y'all saying? Ray probably going to make a run. Yeah, he's really impressive for still able to do that at his age. Brock need to just go to sleep. I know, right? I agree with you about that. He need to crawl back under the rock he crawled out of and take freaking Gunther with him. I said, give me Bronson Reed. I said, give me Bron Breakker. You can give me LeBron James. You can give me Little Bronny. You can give me Charles Bronson. If his name is Bron. LA Knight wants whoever named Braun. It could be LeBron James. He's so like him. He just wants somebody named Braun in the ring, no matter what Braun it is. LA Knight is wild, and yo. Yes, now you're talking, observing, because you ain't missed much. The first match of the night about to start right now. Because Ludwig Kaiser is making his way to the ring. I refuse to call him by that stupid character name. That's the worst idea for a wrestler ever. There has not been a dumber idea for a freaking gimmick since Shockmaster. Shockmaster, El Grande Americano, same level of stupidity in my opinion. So dumb. And to me, Grande Americano is even more of a disgrace than Shockmaster because this is an insult to Lucha Libre in my opinion. This is insulting that whole heritage. Yeah, he's still Americano, looking like a schmuck. And I agree with you, LJ. Yeah, AJ Styles drop kicked him before he even got in the ring. That's right. Damn right. Beat his ass, AJ. Bouncing him off the barricade, punching him in the face. Match isn't even official yet. They fighting outside the ring before the bell. Into the steel post head first goes Ludwig Kaiser. What up, Marcus? Renegade was dumper than Shockmaster. Renegade. Who's Renegade? It's still bad, even if the announcers make it funny. And the refs do be stupid. You're right, LJ. They need like instant replay so they can call the freaking matches better. Now they finally in the ring. Ref trying to get some kind of semblance, some kind of control of the match. AJ with that Pele kick. I don't even think the bell still ain't rung yet. Clothesline over the top rope to the floor. Americano. Now the ref rings the bell. As Americano hits the floor, the ref rings the bell to make it official. And then over the top rope crossbody by AJ Styles. Me too. I agree. AJ Styles should have won the Intercontinental belt. He shouldn't have lost that to match to Dom. Oh yeah, even my mug, y'all. Since I'm watching Raw and all, you know what I'm saying? Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. They coward punks. No trolls don't really want none. Ludwig thrown back into the ring. He's forearm. It wasn't the phenomenal forearm. He's poised for it now though. What's gonna happen behind the ref's back? I knew it. And that is I heard that's Pete Dunne, the other Americano that just came out. I heard that's Pete Dunne. I'm just reading rumor mills. Oh, AJ Styles sent knee first into the steel post, into the steel steps. To quote Ron Simmons, "Damn!" I don't know what happened to Michael Cole. I don't know. Conspicuous by his absence. You're right, LJ. What happened to Michael Cole? I'm gonna look it up now since it's a commercial. You got me wondering the same thing because he's normally there every single Raw, every single pay per view. Let me see if I can find an update for you. No way. I'm about to say that's not the same Michael Cole. I'm about to type in the chat. Michael Cole, WWE. Where he at though? I'm gonna type it just like that. Where he at though? He's on SmackDown. Apparently, he's no longer on Raw. He's on SmackDown because Wade Barrett had to step away. So I guess they put Michael Cole on SmackDown in his place. So that's where Michael Cole is. He's no longer on Raw. He's on SmackDown commentary. If I'm reading my facts straight, I've been wrong before. You do miss Pat McAfee. Me too. That dude was full of energy. He brought a different kind of vibe to the commentator table. I agree. I like Pat Mc. A lot of people hated on him, and at first I did. I'm not gonna lie. At first I was like, "Who is this dude? He needs to go back to playing football." But then he grew on me as time passed. Oh, Zeta, thank you. I love WWE and I love you, Zeta. I love WWE and I love you. Yes, LJ. But I need more of them. Thank you for willing to be one. I'm gonna rhyme it. I ain't mean to rhyme it. Thank you for being willing to be one. It is done. I be rhyming without trying, but I can't get this freaking second verse of this new song down for nothing. And once I get that second verse down, I'm gonna give y'all a concert. It'll be like 4 songs. It'll be like EP. Is that what they call it when it's only like a handful of songs? But I'm gonna sing all my song parodies for you guys on camera, live concert. I'm nervous as heck about it. I'm gonna sing Never Should Have Gave Him Coffee, my Batista song parody, my Cody Rhodes song parody, and this new AJ Styles joint. We should make a diss about El Grande Americano. All right, I'll take that into consideration. I'll try. Three, two, one. Back to the show. Let's go. I gotta fill that out. Give me some time on that, LJ. I'll see what I can do. That would be funny though. Diss track about Americano. But I definitely had to come up with a diss track for the trolls to come in here wanting to be disrespectful to me. I definitely had to do that. That coffee was so good. That was the first cup I had today. Normally I start my morning out with coffee, but had a crazy busy day. Where Chad Gable? And that's just it, man. Chad Gable, right? Oh, you talking about outside the ring right now? I thought it was Pete Dunne. Because somebody said Pete Dunne. Because remember that one time they had like 2 or 3 different Americanos at ringside a few weeks ago? They said one of them was Pete Dunne. The other one was, God, who did they say? It might have been Chad Gable. I thought that was Pete Dunne. I guess Chad Gable's no longer injured. 'Cause that's why he had to step away to begin with. That exploded by AJ Styles, though. Look at the face. I don't think that's Chad Gable. Look at his face again. I think that's Pete Dunne. Next time they zoom in on him close like that, right there. Like I don't think that's Chad Gable. That don't look like him. You can tell by the eyes. Styles with that flurry of offense. Not to mention the dudes. I think he's like smaller than Chad Gable too. Running clothesline in the corner, up into the farmer's carry, moving counters, counter, 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 elbow. Oh, that signature move by AJ Styles. You got to plant him right there in the middle of the ring, right on the Slim Jim logo, but only a 2 count from the penitent. All right, Zeta, I appreciate you stopping by and everything. I appreciate kind words, everything you do. Thank you. Tomorrow night's gonna be a late night for my stream because I gotta work, so probably be 9, 10 o'clock Eastern before I get up here to do my live reaction to NXT. And then gotta turn around and get up at 5 a.m. on Wednesday morning. What I gotta do? Oh, hung up on the top rope, top turnbuckle. Styles Clash, you want to see that? Me too. Oh, and that was an innovative net breaker. I'll give credit where credit is due. That was kind of smooth. I'm glad AJ Styles kicked out at two. Thought somebody was running out the way the crowd was acting. Countered AJ. He does too. Insecurity. I thought I was about to try for a Styles Clash on AJ. Boot to the midsection. Come on, Styles Clash. And now Pete Dunne up on the apron. Who's this? Dragon Lee? Come out there to even the odds. Let's go. Drop that other Americano. Hit him with a Hurricane Rana. Meanwhile, in the ring, the distraction. Ludwig rolls him up. Come on, AJ. Styles. Oh, that was a smooth transition to the Styles Clash. Here you go, LJ. Boom. Styles Clash right there in the center of the ring. Roll over. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. AJ Styles for the win. Let's go. Let's freaking go. That's what's supposed to happen. That's how the match is supposed to end. That's what should have happened when it was him versus Dom. Give the assist to Dragon Lee. Shout out Dragon Lee for helping out. Awesome. Great way to kick off the show. Great result. Plants his ass right there in the middle of the ring. That's what's up. What up, Dustin? How you doing? When you jump in the chat, what's going on, bro? Oh, American avocado. I like that. I might have to use that in the parody song, Zayda. Thanks for the inspiration. I gotta make note of that. Call him an avocado. You might have just added some lyrics to my next song parody. Let me write that down so I don't forget. You know how forgetful I can be. That's good. I like that, Zayda. No, let's not go to Vegas where everything costs an arm and a leg. Now we got EO Sky, Shucky Ducky, Quack Quack, EO Sky. Looking all good as always. Talking to Adam Pierce. Who is that? Nikki Bella? For a split second, she like Mandy Rose, y'all. I was like, hold on, is Mandy Rose back? For a split second, she looked, because I just advanced. And now, Kabuki Warriors. Asuka has been on a whole nother level. I don't know what's been her problem lately, but she has been acting brand new. You waiting to see your girl AJ Lee? I hear you. It's probably gonna be second hour for her. Asuka's never always been mean, just of lately. Oh, tell me that's tonight. Nikki Bella, Asuka 1-on-1. And as always, Kairi Sane, third wheel, just trying to be peacekeeper, but leaning more toward Asuka every time. Asuka's alive. Wow, Io Sky, Stephanie Vacure, 1-on-1, vacant women's world championship on the line, 2 weeks from Saturday at WrestlePalooza. Let's go. Woo! Now Lyra Valkyria walking out. Get them wings out. Woo! 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 My former wife. That's bad. My ex-wife. I know, right? We ain't seen her in a hot minute. I'm a trip. My ex-wife, 1-on-1 against Raquel Rodriguez after the break. What I mean by that? What about her being my ex-wife? I used to say she's my wife. That's my thing, y'all. The hottest female wrestler in my book always would call my wife. It used to be her for the longest time was Lyra Valkyria. I don't know why. But then Blake Monroe hit the scene in NXT, so now she's my new wife. And also, it doesn't help that Lyra Valkyria got her doofy looking boyfriend at ringside. That's another reason why I broke up with her. Because she had to present him, have him posted up right there. Who? I gotta, who, to quote the New Day. Who. I got to hear this. I already know it's gonna be good taste. Hit me. Nikki Bella, I should have known. I should have known. Good taste. Nikki Nikki Bella, in my book, she's gotta be in the top 15, we'll say. She's not in our top 10 though. But she definitely up there. She's definitely fine. Please don't put me on blast to call out my top 10 right now. That changes with the weather. If I can tell you my top three, maybe Blake Monroe, Lyra Valkyria, and no. See, I don't want to be put on blast like that. They're my top two though. Blake Monroe. I ain't even got like name no other name other than that. Good grief. Made no sense to be that fine. Can't wait till tomorrow night to see her pretty face. That's gonna be what gets me through my shift at work tomorrow night. Knowing I get to come home, get on this camera, talk to my YouTube chat, and see Blake Monroe on TV. Fruit punch. I got fruit snacks. I ain't got no fruit punch. I told you I was hungry. Google Translate. Don't fail me now. That's the only thing about being an international channel. People come here speaking other languages and it might be insulting and not know it. Back to the show. Let's go. Everybody talking about AJ Lee coming back. That's been all over the 178 million social views about AJ Lee. That's crazy. I have no idea what that translates out to. What you said, side? Is that how you say your name? Really? Oh yeah, that she is AJ Lee, and she still looks exactly the same way she did 15 years ago, bro. She ain't aged a freaking day, aging like a fine wine. CM Punk winning in life, like I say about all those guys, is dating them cute girls or married to. CM Punk winning, Miles Bourne winning, and Anthony Luke, is that his name? The guy on LFG that's dating him, Maxine Dupree winning. Rusev, if he's still dating CJ Perry, aka Lana, winning. You gotta take that up with CM Punk, LJ. Good luck with that one. And to me personally, I think AJ Lee's hotter than Nikki Bella. That's just me though, because she's more natural. She didn't have fake. Anyway, AJ Lee cute. Let me know how that works out for you, AJ. Or LJ. I called you AJ. Let me know how that works out for you, bro. That shot of the crowd always gets me every time. That's a fight. Raquel Rodriguez already in the ring. Ref run the bell. This match is official. That's fair. LJ. I like Roxanne Perez too. She's in my top five. Maybe top 10. She might not be in the top five, but she's in the top 10. Liv Morgan. I think that's the third hottest one in my book. Blake Monroe, Lyra Valkyria, Liv Morgan. Then it's probably like, Maxine Dupree, Roxanne Perez, Bailey. Bailey, you got to put her in there somewhere. Io Sky, she's got to go in there somewhere in the top 10. I'm supposed to be calling the match here. I'm daydreaming about women again. Wait a minute. Who's CM Punk's daughter? At ringside? I didn't know CM Punk had a kid. Does he have a daughter with AJ Lee? Or was it through another marriage? Nuh-uh. Are you serious? Roxanne Perez is CM Punk's kid? Quit playing. You got me looking it up while I'm supposed to be watching this fine Lyra Valkyria fly around the ring. Nice clip up by Valkyria. Enziguri her out the ring. Cameraman. Get that shot close in on Miss Lyra Valkyria, Mr. Cameraman. She's about to go flying through the ropes. Drop kick. Raquel Rodriguez. Cameraman. Man, I can watch Lyra Valkyria wrestle dressed like that all day long. Not get tired of it. Springboard off, not springboard. Look, I can't even call the match right because she got me so distracted by the cake. What somebody else so eloquently called it, the cake. Raquel Rodriguez using the ring post as a weapon, and her hair, grabbing her by the hair too. Just yo, boo. Cameraman. Come on, cameraman. Notice I'm laser focused, y'all. Sorry, I'm catch up on y'all chat in a minute. Oh, that elbow off the second rope by Raquel. And then she does it again on the lower back of Lyra. One, two, sweet. Lyra kicks out at two. No commercial. Boo, commercials. Anyway, CM Punk. You said that Lyra or Roxanne Perez is his daughter. I'm looking it up now. I don't believe you. Because she don't look nothing like AJ Lee or CM Punk. Right here. First thing I see. Does not have any children. CM Punk does not have any children. He and his wife, I'm reading word for word the results of my internet search. He and his wife, AJ Mendez, have been married since June of 2014, and as of November last year, they do not have kids. There's no public announcement or evidence indicating that CM Punk has any biological children. So I did debunk your statement about Roxanne Perez being CM Punk's child. I just debunked it. What up, Charles? How you doing? Polls don't work anymore, man. I'd have to like maybe do it on Instagram or something. But if I try to put a poll up right now on YouTube, it's not gonna work out at all. I could try, but it's been off for months. I just debunked it, LJ. It's not true. CM Punk and AJ Lee does not have any children at all. When Liv coming back, ain't no telling. I know, right? Liv Morgan is fine. You're cool listening in. I mean, I might be able to do it as a Q&A. I don't know. I could try. Answers will appear as chat messages. I've never done this before. How'd you word it? All right, here you go, y'all. Let's see if this works. Make it red. I can't make it red like Raw. I was trying. Well, here you go. All right, here you go. Is this gonna work? Can y'all see that? And then it's over my face. I can't make it go somewhere. That's what happens when I try to do a Q&A. It's showing up on my face. You can't see me. Like I said, YouTube been acting weird for me lately. Oh, there we go. I can kind of move it. But it won't let me move it any higher. I guess I can move it lower, but there's a box that won't let me go past. Can y'all see that? Thank you, Poncho. I appreciate that. My favorite wrestler, John Cena. I ain't gotta think twice about that. If we're talking men wrestling, John Cena. Oh, start Q&A. Now, can you see that? Can you see that right there? Vote on that. Type it in. What up, Natalia? How you doing? Jade Cargill, nice pick, Poncho. Okay. Okay, Poncho, I see you. Good taste as always, like I say. Like, I could just sit like this and then be like, glad you're doing good, Natalia. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for stopping by. I feel like you were here earlier. No, you were on my non-wrestling episode earlier today. That's when I saw you. I knew I seen you the day before now. You were at the park with me. Lyra Valkyria with a 2 count. Jade reminds me of Storm from the X-Men still to this day. The way, if they did a remake of X-Men and they need to cast Storm, they need to pick her. Yeah, I've definitely met some cool wrestlers, Pancho. Your favorite woman wrestler, AJ Lee. Nice. Good pick as well, Natalia. Mine, I already told y'all mine. Blake Monroe. My wife. Can I type that in there? Nope. Okay. But yeah, y'all already knew that. My wife, Blake Monroe, used to be Lyra Valkyria, so she had to bring her Harry Potter reject boyfriend to ringside that time. I'm like, he looked just as normal could be. Like, and then I got freaking jealous and broke up with her. Trying not to do the same with Blake Monroe because she was talking about this one dude doing her photo shoot for her. Made me feel like they got a thing going on. But again, what do I care? Just be being in my head. Y'all picking AJ Lee, I agree. Yeah, I feel like if she wasn't back fresh on the shows, you wouldn't have picked her. Like if I'd have asked this poll 4 months ago, I don't think y'all would have picked AJ Lee. Yeah, you told me you met her family, Natalia, because you went to the show in Chicago. Oh, that power bomb by Lyra. That's only gonna be a 2 count. And there's nothing wrong with that, Natalia. I think we all are. And I agree. Yeah, in real life, she is cute. Yeah. Even without makeup, I bet she's just as pretty as the day is long. Tiffany Stratton. I keep forgetting about her. She's in my top five. Tiffany Stratton's got to be in my top five, as well as Blake Monroe. Roxanne Perez up on the apron, causing the distraction. Distraction is taken advantage of by Raquel. Oh, Lyra drop kick Rock on the butt right there in front of the commentator table. Tries for waist lock. Lyra counters it with some back elbows. Tries a Hurricane Rana, gets caught. Counters, counters, counters. Roll up by Lyra. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. What? Ref, you suck. Ref, you suck. Ref, you suck. Conspicuous by his absence, I don't see green shirt guy sitting front and center at hard camera tonight. No, they ain't gonna chant that. It's too. If you're in the building, even if it's a boring match, you're feeling the energy of the crowd. It's not. It's everything but boring, bro. Especially to me. It'd be different if it was somebody like Nia Jackson there with Raquel. But this is like, oh, this she got snatched up and Tahada bomb. No, 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Raquel Rodriguez for the win. Boo, boo. Damn. All right, I got a different poll for you. I got a different Q&A. I'm gonna end this one and start a new one. All right, ready? And this is of all time. All right, give me your opinion on this one. I'm curious to know what kind of comments I'm gonna get from this one. I know I got an idea you're gonna say AJ Lee again, but we'll see. Oh, Penta talking to the War Raiders. Let's go. Ready? Let me change it a little bit. Change it just a little bit. Okay, start. What you got? Put on this side this time. I forgot I was supposed to be wearing my belt. By popular demand, I'm supposed to wear a belt on camera. I shouldn't be wearing this belt because it's signed by DDP and it's faded from where I keep messing with it. Roddy Piper is one of your favorites. Yeah, that's a legend. Piper is a legend. Rusev now talking to Pierce. Penta, what are you doing? If it's him versus Rusev, I got a bad feeling Rusev gonna win. This one or this one? That's the WWE Championship. It just looks like it's the undisputed one. Here, I'll grab it. I'll switch them out so I can show you because I kind of modified it, not by choice, because of the age and the wear and tear on it. I had to. It looks like the undisputed because the swoosh at the bottom is gold. Oh, after the break, AJ Lee returns. Let's go. I knew it was gonna be the second hour. I knew they were gonna wait till the second hour to have her come out. But that used to be red, that swoosh. But after taking it to hundreds of shows and being aggressively enjoying my belt, there was just one little red swoop piece right there. So I put a towel over it, hit it with a hammer to knock it out. And I think it looks better all gold at the bottom. Man, I almost need to knock the black out of the R, A, and P. Like, you can't see it. If I didn't call it out, you wouldn't even see it. See how it's, you can't even see it on camera. See how it's like black in that letter? You can't even tell, man. But it's that one little speck of black in that letter right there. So a couple of little spots like that. There's another one right there, I think. Minor details. This was the first belt I ever got. I must admit, shout out to my former real life girlfriend for getting this for me. 'Cause today's her birthday. Happy birthday. You know who you are. Commercials. Yay, commercials. Americano avocado. I'm gonna use that. Say that I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna try to at least. Back to the show. Let's go. They're showing Allegiant Stadium. Beautiful arena, by the way. Inside and out. I know from experience. 'Cause I went to WrestleMania 41 a few months ago. And it was an experience, a time I will never forget. Vegas was so good to me, y'all. Even though I went by myself, I felt safe. Had a good time there and back. We're about to see AJ Lee, y'all. AJ Styles talking to Dragon Lee. Sorry, y'all. I'm doing stuff. Trying to make stuff stand out. Hold on, y'all. Jay and Jimmy talking to each other. Jay don't want none of this match, apparently. He's trying to leave. You, 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 you. All right, this is a good one. I gotta remember. I had to save it so I can use it again. That's what I do. Wow, he just said he sounded like Roman. Jay said that. Jimmy said that to Jay. I mean, wow. Boom. That comment is definitely getting pinned. Oh man, the last part of it didn't go through. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. AJ Lee, theme song. Theme song. Turn it up. Yeah! Let's go! And she's gonna have some words for Miss Becky Lynch right now. This is about to be a good segment, y'all. This is probably one of the best segments of the year for Raw right here. Because she still got Becky Lynch's Intercontinental belt around her waist. That is funny. She hijacked her belt, yo. That is hilarious that she still got Becky Lynch's belt. She took it home with her for the weekend. Too funny. And she still looks so good. Ain't like I said, she's not aged a day in these past 10, whatever, 15 years since we've seen her. Look exactly the same like when she left, y'all. It's crazy. Crowd chanting, welcome back. Pal, what's up? How you doing? Welcome in. It's been really good so far, man. I ain't got no problem with it. You came back right in time though, because this promo about to be good. Yeah. So fine, so. Shucky Ducky Quack Quack. AJ Lee. Says she's your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler. Crowd is just wow. How many thousands of people is in there tonight? Like, 10,000. I see a tattoo now. She used to not have no tattoos. Jean shorts 2 sizes too small. I see her chucks too. Kyle, you got some catching up to do, my friend. Applauding the mental health journey. Mental health is health. That's right. They're chanting therapy now. The crowd chanting therapy. I'm weak. AJ Lee with some inspiring, encouraging words to literally everybody, anybody, myself included. Good question, pal. At least that's something to do with NFL starting back. They don't want to interfere with Monday Night Football. I'll let you know, LJ. You really gonna leave and walk away when your wife is on the screen, bro? Or is that why? Never mind. I'll see when you get back, LJ. Oh, your mom said you had to? Got you. Well, you just showed your age without showing your age. You just told me your age without telling me your age. Motorboat her husband. She said he refers to it as motorboating. See you, LJ. And now Becky Lynch theme song hit in the middle of this promo from AJ Lee. This is, to quote a former WWE commentator, business just picked up. Because we know Becky Lynch is not going to be happy that AJ Lee still got her belt around her waist. Took it home for the weekend. Hijacked it. Just straight up gate her belt. And it was deserved, well deserved she take that belt like that. When she did freaking CM Punk. Boo, Becky Lynch. Boo. Oh, wow. Becky Lynch come out there throwing shots off the top. There she go insulting the crowd, and you've been out there a whole minute already insulting the crowd. Ha ha ha. That's hilarious that she's wearing Becky Lynch's belt. Ha ha ha. Crowd chanting, "You suck." As she's talking about Sports Illustrated says she's the greatest of all time, blah, 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 blah. Talking about all these different sources say that she's the best, blah, 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 blah. She just said she's going to need to go to therapy after this. The therapy chant starting up again. Said she forgot she was wearing the belt. Said she slept in the belt last night. Becky Lynch, like, she got a black eye, unless that's her makeup. Her right eye look black. I guess AJ Lee blacked her eye. Yeah, AJ Lee called it out too, said you're sporting quite the shiner. I guess that was AJ Lee bruised blacked her eye. She said sometimes I go feral and black out. AJ Lee is funny. Laid the belt in the middle of the ring, like a line in the sand, and said, "Come and get it." Wow. Is Becky Lynch about it? Crowd chanting chicken. As soon as she said that, somebody yelled about, "Yes, you are." Too funny. Yo, just called AJ Lee a Jersey trash bag weirdo. Wow. CM Punk. CM Punk. CM Punk. CM Punk. CM Punk. Oh. Her neck does belong in that business because you were paintbrushing her husband. She introducing Seth Rollins right now. Talking about his music. Yeah, she just introduced Seth Rollins that he's walking out. I don't understand how the crowd can sing along with his theme song, but then not like him and boo him at the same time. Like, don't sing his theme song and then cheer and then boo him. You know what I'm saying? Singing his theme song is like cheering for him. But I guess some people actually like him, in spite of his heel character. And now they start chanting, "You both suck." After they were just singing, "Whoa." Yeah, me too, pal. It wouldn't have worked if it was somebody else other than AJ Lee. It would have worked, but not as well. I'm gonna kill this Q&A then if nobody's gonna answer it. Now Seth Rollins come out there, ain't been out there a minute, downplaying the city and the crowd. They play their role of heels very well. They do their job above and beyond. I would love to see AJ Lee give her another black eye to match the one she's got. That would be so cool. Have two black eyes. Can you imagine if Becky walked around with two black eyes? Oh, now she's proposing the tag match that's going to happen at WrestlePalooza. Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, AJ Lee, CM Punk. I know, right, pal? She never skips a day in the gym, not just leg day, but day in the gym at all, for years. Now the CM Punk chants ring out again. Like I said, I'm conspicuous by a green shirt guy's absence. You used to see him at every single guy giving a show. He ain't there tonight. Unless he's not wearing his green shirt. He's there incognito. AJ Lee about to mess Seth Rollins up. Unless CM Punk's about to come out. Yeah, she skips over the belt and stands between Seth and the belt. And if Seth Rollins puts even one finger on AJ Lee, we already know what's gonna happen. AJ Lee taunting him. They're in Milwaukee tonight, pal. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. CM Punk. I can tell by the way the crowd's acting all crazy. Becky Lynch don't know he's behind her. And Seth Rollins doesn't know he's behind him either. GTS, let's go. Oh, he scattered. He ran, tail and ran before Punk can nail it. Also, I guess it's official. WrestlePalooza mixed tag team match. Yep. Wow. And AJ Lee still got her belt. Oh no, she's gonna throw it to her now, I guess. Kissed it and then threw it at Becky Lynch. That was a good segment. I knew that was gonna be a good spot. That was a good little segue right there. Um, Punk came out there. Well, AJ Lee laid the belt, the Intercontinental belt, down in the ring. Said, "If you want it, Becky Lynch, come get it." So then Becky Lynch called Seth Rollins out to the ring and had made him try to go get it, and he couldn't. Then CM Punk came out there, tried to hit a GTS on Rollins. He fled before he could, and that's when Seth Rollins said it's official that the match at WrestlePalooza between Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, AJ Lee, CM Punk is gonna happen, and that's when AJ Lee threw the belt at Becky Lynch after kissing it. Yeah, I got ESPN too. You gotta walk your dog. Nice. You can take your phone with you so you don't miss the action. Good, smart pal. That match gonna be good at WrestlePalooza. That segment was good, LJ. You missed it, man. That was good. They were throwing insults back and forth at each other, AJ and Becky. Oh, I see. You can't watch it, but you can watch my stream. I got you. I got you, pal. Still a commercial. The commercials just started because of that boxing commercial that happened first. No, we're back to the show. Showing a shot of Vegas. I could tell that's Vegas. You'll see the MGM Casino. Hey, you're good, LJ. That's you that missed it, not me. And like I said when you left, tell me your age without telling me your age. You saying that your mom said you had to go take a shower, told me your age without you telling me your age, if that makes sense. T-Mobile Arena. I walked right past the T-Mobile Arena when I was in Vegas. I didn't go in it, but I walked past it when I was lost trying to get back to my hotel. I walked for like 3, 4, 5 miles after that show, the first night and the second night of WrestleMania. Zero. Meadow. Lost like a meatball, lost in the sauce, bro. I was just as lost as can be. With all three belts, walking around the streets of Las Vegas by myself, trying to find my freaking room, my hotel room. I mean, if you want to say it, you can, but you don't have to. But I'm guessing you're John's age, Little John West Side Boy. I feel like you're probably 14 years old, bro. 10? Wow, less than I thought. But you saying your mom is making you take a shower told me you were around that age, 10 years old. After the break, we got Penta versus Rusev. Oh wow, that's gonna be crazy. That's crazy how many kids be watching my live streams. That's why I be trying to watch what I say, try not to cuss. Even though I have it clearly labeled not for kids. Every time I go live, it asks me, "Is this appropriate for kids?" I'm like, "No, it's not." Even though I may look like a kid, I'm not. I remember preppy girl said it like I was 15. I'm like, really? You think I look 15 years old? Really? I guess that's why track them to my YouTube lives because I look like I'm their age when I'm not. Every time I see this commercial, I want some popcorn. I'm about to go get some after the show. I'd have just popped some myself. I got some kernels in there. Hey, might be eating popcorn for dinner. Pal, how old are you? Surely you're like 20 something, 30 something, 20 something, I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure you told me your age before, but I forgot. And you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I don't care. I'll disclose my age. I'm 43 years old. There, I said it. On camera again. That's right. You're not hearing things. I said that. 43 years old. That is my age. Yeah, you, pal. You ain't got to tell me if you don't want to, but I'm guessing you're like 23, 24. If you say you're 10 or 12 years old, like the other people in the chat, I'm going to be like, what? And they got that Carolina Panthers belt. Right? I would not pay that much for a Panthers belt, yo, when they suck. They lost the opening match, the opening game of the season, preseason even. They lost it to the Jaguars. I knew that was gonna happen. That's why I ain't tune in. Five, four, three, two, one. Back to the show. Let's go. That shot of the mountains right there. That's so pretty. With the yellow and pink background. The sky's like not blue, it's yellow and pink. That is a pretty shot right there. Where is that? Is that what Salt Lake City, Utah looks like? Wow. You're 48. I did not know that, pal. Thanks for making me feel better about being 43. And now a Bailey video package. Because she's been acting very, very strange lately. She's been acting like the Wyatts, almost all cryptic. Yeah, Bailey. Hold on. Hey, we want some Bailey. Hey, we want some Bailey. Bailey's cute. She's another shucky ducky quack quack. She got to be in my top five. All right. I say that about a lot of them. A lot of the girls. Bailey, Lyra, Blake Monroe, Tiffany Stratton. And that fifth one's kind of tricky. I don't know if it's Roxanne Perez, Maxine Dupree. Maxine Dupree. That's Bailey talking. That was her talking to herself. She's hearing voices in her head like Randy Orton. That was her talking to herself, bro. Or hearing the voices in her head, I should say. Therapy. Right. Look, Corey Graves was hitting around that she needs some therapy, just like I was thinking in my mind, like the way she's acting, she needs therapy like AJ Lee and Becky Lynch was talking earlier. And now this match is official. Rusev Penta 1-on-1 right now. Yeah, I agree, pal. Bailey is fine, fine. And then she got that cake, bro. How to go, how to do, say it on the ladies' man. What's that saying? How Why did Penta want this rematch with Rusev, man? And he's hanging in there for now. Hurricane okay, Penta. I get it's Cerro Meadow, but this is Rusev, bro. Okay, he dodged that attack too. Hit him with a backbreaker. Um, spine breaker, not spine breaker. What's it? Backstabber. Damn. Here it is. This is the quote from the ladies' man. That's what I think of when I see Bailey. Listen, I was wondering, can I ask you a question? Was your father a meat burglar? Here's why I asked. Because it looks like someone stole two fine hams and shoved them down the back of your dress. That's basically that's why whenever I see Bailey, that's what I think. 'Cause she got that cake. Oh, Penta moved out of the way. Rusev shoulder first into the steel step. And now we're going to a commercial break. See, that's what I mean by I gotta keep myself in check because kids be watching me. I shouldn't have said what I just said about the hams. No matter how true it is. I'm weak, pal. She carrying pumpkins in a truck. Bruh, if a fire broke out and they told her to haul ass, she have to make two trips. I ain't said that in a while either. In a good way. I used to say that in a bad way, but that in a good way when it come to Bailey. She have to make two trips, bro. Americano avocado. I'm still I just happy to look at that note that I made so I can remind myself. That is too funny. Minute and a half. We're back to the show. You like that power? I ain't said that in about a few years, man. Just like the other night, the clubhouse manager at work dropped the champagne glass on the floor. It shattered all to like you thought Stone Cold was about to enter the building because it was like, and it took me a second. Like, ooh, I haven't said this in a while, but don't worry, put that anywhere. Right down the floor is fine. He looked at me like, really? I've been waiting to use that line for a while as well, just like the Hall ass line. More 30 more seconds. Damn. To quote Ron Simmons, like I always do. Damn. 10 seconds. We're back to the show. Five, four, three, two, one. Back to the show. Let's go. Rusev controlling the match as heels do during the breaks. Jawbreaker by Penta. Hits him with a couple of chops. Rusev pushes him away, gets kicked in his chest. Penta smashes Rusev's head to the mat. So like a modified Enziguri trips him up into the corner, about to drop both his feet into his chest, just like that. That signature move by Penta, pin attempt. 1, 2, 2, swing. Rusev kicks out at 2. Who's just running out? Who is that? New Day and Grayson Waller. Boo. They still mourning losing the freaking tag team belts, bro. And now Penta counters a move from Rusev, hits the ropes, ducks the clothesline. Over the top rope laid out all three of them. No, it's just Grayson Waller and Kofi. Woods moved out of the way. Rusev goes tumbling onto the floor. Penta hits the ropes again, but gets caught with a right hand by Rusev before he can jump out. Code Red or Mexican Destroyer. 1, 2, 2, sweet. Penta kicked, or Rusev kicked out of 2. I don't know why I want to call that the Code Red or the Pop Rocks. They're both all the same move. Code Red, Pop Rocks, Mexican Destroyer, all the same move with different names, depending on who's doing it, respectively. Crowd strongly behind Penta. Stomping out Rusev up onto the second rope. He about to walk the ropes. And now Woods up on the apron. He gets kicked in his head. Distracted Penta. Machka kick. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Rusev for the win. Boo! Boo! Give the assist to Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, Grayson Waller to come out there interfering. Yeah, that's right, pal. Not everybody can do that. I knew Rusev was gonna win that match. That's why I don't see why Penta agreed to it. Even if New Day and Grayson Waller hadn't interfered, I feel like Rusev still would have won. Now we're showing the Brons backstage somewhere, warming up for their match. Oh, is it just Braun versus? Okay, it's just Bronson Reed versus LA Knight tonight. I guess at WrestlePalooza it's gonna be Jay and Jimmy versus Braun. I thought it was gonna be Jimmy and Jay versus the Bronze, but I was wrong. Commercial, another commercial break. I think I'm gonna go use the bathroom while it's on commercial, y'all. I tried to wait until the show was over, but I don't think I can hold it. La Night. Yeah, I'll be back. Enjoy the Wall of Fame while I'm gone. Since it's a green screen and all, I'm saying green screen like a idiot. And you know what? Now that I think about it, even if this was a green screen, what would it matter? It's a cool looking green screen if it is one. I just thought about that. Even if it was a green screen, what would it matter? It still looks cooler than the default green screens they give you. Y'all can still hear me, right? Hear me now, hear me now. Oh yeah, pal, you see my shirt yet? You came in late. My Undertaker shirt. Back to the show. Let's go. Speaking of the Undertaker, they talk about his podcast. What are the odds that I show you my shirt at the same time as they show the commercial for his podcast? Preppy girl, hey, welcome back. How you doing? What up, Lil John Westside Boy? How you doing? Who been on the live the whole time? Yeah, another reminder. Next week, special start time for Raw, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Why are you mad? Why are you so mad? Why are you so bad? Why are you madly bad? Highlight of the night. So don't show me what happened on SmackDown. I don't want to see this again. I do not want to see this replay again. I mean, you've been in here the whole time, Preppy. I knew you were eavesdropping. Let me stop. I don't mind. So you heard when I said, "Can't believe you thought I was 15 that time." You heard me say that. I don't want to see this replay from Friday Night SmackDown. You can't go to school because you have COVID. That sucks. Hope you get to feeling better soon, John. I'm glad you heard that, Preppy, because it's true. I could show you a picture of me at 15. I ought to show it to you. I ought to put myself out there like. And since I don't want to see this part with Meathead Brock Lesnar, I'm gonna get this picture. I'm gonna show you something. Wrestling keeps us young. That's right, pal. Give me a second, Preppy. I got something for you since you said I look 15. So, a little backstory about it first. I had to find my immunization records for my health assessment and drug screening for the new job today. While I was digging through mom's stuff, before you go, Preppy, you got to see this picture. You got to see this picture of me from 1995. I was 13 years old. Now that is what I looked like when I was 15, 13 years old. Not what I look like now. And I look just like my mom in that picture. Trying to cover up vital information. Okay, I'll show you one more time before you go. Keep talking, talk. That's me at 13 years old. Completely different, not much different, but completely different than what I look like right now at 43 years old.
So I moved out of the way. I thought Jey was coming with me. He didn't move. What am I gonna do?
I got fired from the job last year. The job I worked at for 13 years. I still got the job I have now. I started a job in July of this year, like 2 months ago. I did not get fired from that job. I got fired from the job before that. And they fired me because I cared more about my dying mother than I did for that job. Because their policies and standards are more important than a human being's life, they fired me. There. That's why I got fired from a job I worked at for 13 years. Longer than some of y'all in the live chat's been alive, I worked at that job for. And they fired me. And I was the type to come in early, stay late. Come in on my days off, or go above and beyond 120%. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? And then they're going to fire me like that. But that's okay. What come around, go around. What go around, come back around again. Karma's a son of a gun. They'll get what's coming to them. All I got to do is just keep doing me. It's very stupid. It's very stupid, Preppy. Because one fall, Nikki Bella's out walking out to the ring. But one of the things they had on that separation paper was because that morning my mom's nurse was running late. And this was at the time when she had took a turn for the worse. She was in a coma. And her running late made me run late for work. Because of that, that's one of the reasons why they fired me. Things like that. And then stuff that happened 2, 3 years ago, they threw that in there as well. Like my mom, like I said, she took a turn for the worse, literally overnight. Like she went into a coma because she was so bad off with the cancer. I won't eating, I won't sleeping. So I literally got sick at work, vomited at work. That's nothing that they fired me for. All those reasons I just said are reasons why they fired me after 13 years. And they knew my situation at home. They knew I was nursing, doctoring her. I had FMLA to cover it. Instead of helping me when I needed it the most, they're going to discard me instead. That's very stupid. I don't see how they live with themselves. I could never do that to somebody. I would step down from that position before doing somebody like that. That's why I never wanted to be a store manager at that company because I could do that to somebody and live with myself afterward. Like I said, like I told them when they fired me, God got me. Do what you gotta do. God got me. Bye, Preppy. Hope your headache go away. Feel better soon. Like if you want me to, I'll read the separation paper and I'll read my rebuttal against it. If you insist, I'll do that on camera. I don't care. They mask it like it is though, pal. They make it seem like it is when it ain't. Because they were good when they were good. They were good to me. I will give it that. For 13 years, obviously they were doing something that made me. I mean, yeah, it's like any job. Any job sucks. You know what I'm saying? Having to go work, make somebody else rich, of course. But the perks that came with it softened the blow, so to speak. Like the paid vacations, the 401k, the stocks, XYZ. A lot of companies don't offer that. So that part of it, I got to give it. That's what kept me staying there for all those years. But so far as them caring for everybody and like putting their employees first. That's a lie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the show. Let's go.
It has been an awesome night for Raw here in Milwaukee.
Yeah, it has been an awesome night for Raw tonight. From beginning to now. The night started out, Usos calling out Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, escalated into a LA Knight Bronson Reed match. Then we had, what else happened after that? There's been a lot going on tonight on the show. Lyra Valkyria, Raquel Rodriguez. Then we had the AJ Styles versus El Grande Americano, aka Ludwig Kaiser. Right now we got Asuka versus Nikki Bella with Kairi Sane at ringside. I feel like Io Sky is going to come out during this match.
Motivations returning to WWE once her son see her perform. Also, shoulders down. Maybe add to her already Hall of Fame resume. It's not great here by Nikki. Eventually, quickly. Oh, a big kick comes in from Asuka. Disappointed.
And I'm slowly trying to get over them firing me. I'm slowly but surely getting there because it still resonates real deep. Because again, I had 13 years invested in this company, and it's that. And then you got the ones that do just enough not to get fired, don't get fired. And then the hardest working one in the group, that everybody coming there talking highly of, they do that too. It also has a lot to do with me not wanting to move up in the company because I was making more as a shift supervisor than some store managers were. I feel like without responsibility that came with it. So instead of them, since I didn't want to move up in the company, they figured, oh, we'll just fire him and put somebody in that same position, making less than them, making so we got to pay them not as much, if that makes sense. That's another reason why they fired me because I didn't want to move up. They'll just fire me and then put somebody in that same position making less money per hour because I was making good money. You're a YouTuber, Brent? I'm about to go follow you if I'm not already. Speaking of wrestling shirts, let's start shopping hot topic. How many people in wrestling? The thing, all right, pal, I get that, but the thing with those hot topic and shirts from Spencer's and places like that, they're not just like the one I'm wearing right now. It's not officially licensed WWE merchandise. It's not something coming from WWEshop.com. So it doesn't have the, I don't know, it's not as authentic as what they sell on shop.com. It's still a wrestling shirt and it's still cool, and I still have them myself, but I feel like, just like my knockoff Cena shirt, they sold out of the one from Vegas, so I got one from eBay that's like, you can tell it's a knockoff. Other people might not be able to tell, but I can. Same thing with those ones from Hot Topic and Spencer. Brent, you're 9? Wow. Another youngin'. Another youngin'. I'm still gonna follow you or subscribe to you if I'm not already. I'm pretty sure I'm already subscribed, but I returned a favor. Yeah, I'm already subscribed to you. I was looking at some of your videos earlier, actually, Brent. 'Cause I saw the one where you said you love WWE and the OTC. I saw that. Preppy. Why do I want to? I ain't gonna say that. You're probably not even in the chat no more. Then again, you probably are still in the live chat without saying nothing. I might have to check out Hot Topic then if it's official like that. I thought they weren't the real deal. Where's it at? Since I'm a arm's length away from it, it's in my briefcase. This one. I got it brand new. I'm not wearing it. I don't plan on ever wearing that shirt, right? So, because it's a large, it's going to shrink, and many other reasons. It's going to fade when I wash it, etc., etc. So I got, like I said, the one I got in the other room that I wear to work is a knockoff. It looks exactly the same, but it's not the same material. It doesn't have the WWE logo on the collar like that. I got another minute. I'll show you what I'm talking about. LJ, I see you're back. What's up? How you doing? Now at the time, I didn't know this was a knockoff, or else I probably wouldn't have ordered it. But I really wanted a second shirt, one to wear, one to keep. So this is the one, the knockoff, and you can tell it's fake. Like it has a tag. It's not noticeable differences. I can't believe I'm exposing myself like this. So that's why I wear it to work, and it's all faded and damaged at the bottom because I don't care much about it because it's not the original. It's not authentic, officially licensed merch like that is. Notice I got all my Cena gear in my briefcase until I go to shows out of town, and I put my belt in there. Back to the show. Let's go. This Nikki Bella Asuka match. Asuka's in control still because heels on top during the commercial breaks 9 times out of 10. But I'm in a green screen. How am I able to interact with the things behind me if it's a green screen? Nikki Cake. I'm weak. Yeah, I got y'all calling it cake now. And thanks to whoever started me calling it cake, now I got other people calling it cake. Oh yeah, I get it. Just like Spencer's and what's that place at the mall that sells mostly movies and DVDs and stuff like that. It'll come to me in a second. It's not Hot Topic. It's not Spencer's. I'll tell you. But they got a lot of wrestling shirts like you're talking about too that are official or authentic, but they're different designs you don't see every day. I'll tell you another name of a place I'm talking about in a second. But I might go check them out myself. I don't have money, so I just have to window shop, but I might go check them out myself. He's a window shopper. Mad at me. I think you know why. He's a window shopper. I'm just a window shopper. Is it FYE? I think that's the name of the place where they sell wrestling shirts. And most of the time they sell like posters, kind of like Spencer's, but it's more geared toward movies. I don't know if you got them where you're at, pal, but that's a good spot to get wrestling shirts. Yeah, FYE. That's the name of it. Sam Goody. I remember Sam Goody. We don't have them no more. Not around here. I used to love Sam Goody. This place is called FYE, which is means for your entertainment. I never knew that's what FYE meant, but you learn something new every day. Buzzsaw kick. Nikki getting a butt whoop, ain't she? I'm still able to kick out at one.
Second after perfectly good. They're going to put us right back into title contention.
Oscar lock applied. Nikki trying to counter it. And Nikki got that bad neck. Another buzzsaw kick. This is about to be over. Did Kairi Sane interfere? I was not paying much attention to this man, like I should have been. Oh, roll up by Nikki. One, two, two. Sweet. Look, you see Kairi Sane about to jump in the ring. Oh, that Alabama slam though. 1, 2, 2, sweet. Asuka kicks out at 2. This Friday night on SmackDown, they're talking about it's gonna be Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. That'll be good. Bella trying to put a rack attack 2.0, I think. Asuka counters, countered by Nikki, countered by Asuka. Another kick to the skull of Nikki Bella, yo. If this was WWE 2K25, Nikki Bella's head would be red and her little hood at the bottom. And then another kick to the dome. And now she hooks the Asuka lock, and she got it wrenched in deep on Nikki Bella, yo. Yo. Is Nikki about to tap? She does. Ring the bell. Asuka for the win. Wow. Kairi Sane look good too, though, y'all. Ducky, ducky, quack, quack. Listen, I hope I'm not wrong by saying Shucky Ducky Quack Quack and this one's fine and that one's hot and this is my wife and that one's with this. I would have a something would be wrong with me if I was saying those kind of comments about dudes. I'm saying that about the hot female, so I think I'm alright. I think I'm doing the right thing. Looks like AJ Lee looks cute. If I started saying that about Seth Rollins, somebody slap me. Your throat hurts. That sucks. Now it's showing what happened. This is what you missed earlier, pal. Actually, no, you jumped in right at this part. This was about the time we started watching the show tonight. Yeah, I'm about to go to FYE. That's on my list. I'm gonna see what shirts they got. You got me wondering now. And it's official. WrestlePalooza. Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch versus CM Punk, AJ Lee, mixed tag team match. Wow, WrestlePalooza is shaping up to be good.
Here at Netflix forward now. After Raw next Monday, it is a special start time.
Again, can't emphasize it enough. Raw next week is a special start time of 7 p.m. It's starting an hour earlier than normal. I assume it's because NFL's back in season. They're trying not to compete with that. We got the opponents for the mixed tag team match at WrestlePalooza face to face next week. Lyra Valkyria versus Roxanne Perez. Shucky Ducky Quack Quack. That whole match is gonna be so good. That's gonna be a hot match right there. And John Cena's in the house. Whoa, he's gonna be on Raw Monday. Let's go. So that's why they had the Springfield merch up in shop.com. I was wondering why they had John Cena Springfield farewell merch in the shop because he's there next Monday. And now Judgment Day hanging out in their clubhouse. I like how they got WWE 2K25 on in the background. Raquel versus Lyra, the same match we saw earlier. They reenacted the matches like I be trying to do. Now Dominic Mysterio enters the fray.
Like been off talking to your new amigo over on the Americano. And it's not even like, oh yeah, fair question. How do you look? You're all over here in the dark about this Americano business. I've been around here long enough to know that nobody wants to lend a helping hand with anything unless they're expecting something in return. Free lunches. It's not even like that. Like I said, he was trying to help because, it's lucha thing. You guys just wouldn't understand, you know?
It's a lucha thing.
Maybe
What?
it would be help if
He don't even
doesn't
understand
get
talking
banned.
about lucha thing. Nah, it's 25. That's definitely WWE 2K25 on the background. Exactly, pal. They're making a killing. So they know they can. That's why I was disappointed I couldn't get that LA shirt. Because I wanted the real deal. I still do. But I ain't trying to pay triple the damn price for it. One fall. L. A. Night. Yeah. La Night. I gotta do it for Colton one time. Colton, the one got me doing this right here. I still want to know how many's in attendance in Milwaukee right now. That's some thousand. That was a shot of the game. You see how realistic that looked? Crazy how realistic that game looked. 3 minute commercial break. Yay. Now you see how I feel, pal, when I gotta deal with these stupid commercials.
Take up to 2 days early, earn up to 4% on your savings, and you can allocate your paycheck automatically between savings and investments. Okay, let's be clear. This is the old banking app. Big sprinkles. Yeah, no tricks, no ponies, just smart money moves. Like us. You might be suffering from moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea, or OSA. You are diagnosed. We've been told we snore at night. We gasp forever. Daytime sleepiness is a threat, but we still have people who count.
I got so many videos on my watch later playlist, so I just add them and don't ever go to them. I will one day. 23 minutes on what? Some of them I'm like, I'm not watching 23 minutes, so
Diagnosed? That was us. Talk to your doctor about OSA.
they're gonna watch later anyway, I guess. Especially if it's something that's gonna benefit my channel.
It's your moment to make it call. Fight line, round clock, decision or knockout. Every outcome gets harder.
You say you used to work in manufacturing, thought it was interesting. How things made. How cool would it be to work in manufacturing? I know, right? I've always wanted that too, because I used to watch that show on I forget what channel it came on, but it was How It's Made. You ever seen that show? That's very interesting to me. Some things I'm really intrigued by how it's made. I'm about to start watching that again. How T-shirts are made, for example, how they mass produce them like that, or championship belts. I would love to see the factory where that's being done at, the inside look at that. Because some of these smaller belt makers, they do it themselves. It's handmade, custom, hand created, or whatever. But I feel like WWE, I feel like they have a machine do it. But you never know. They gotta have somebody putting all the little jewels in there. I don't think a machine does that. Back to the show. Let's go. WrestlePalooza advertisement. 9/20/25. And now Nikki Bella walking around backstage. You see that road case with all those stickers on it? I gotta see that show with the belts.
You know what? I'm really sick of you. You ready for round two?
Like I said, I've seen like a belt maker do it, like cut the leather and everything else. Using tweezers to put all the little things in. But I want to see a machine do it, or unless that's how it's done across the board. Oh, Rhea Ripley backing up Nikki Bella now. See, that's messed up. You would think they would have a translation or something. Google Translate something. I still can't believe I thought Nikki Bella was Mandy Rose earlier tonight. Asuka is always so spunky, so much attitude. And now there's Kairi Sane again, just like I'm just here. I'm going to go with Asuka again. That's a hell of a tag team. Rhea Ripley, Nikki Bella. That might be a match for next Monday night. Kabuki Warriors versus them two. I can see that happening. And then this match is about to start right now. I can see Braun Breaker coming out to interfere, and then Jimmy and Jay coming out to even the odds. And it's official. WrestlePalooza. Usos versus the Brons. That's gonna be a good match. WrestlePalooza is stacked. Ring the bell. I think her eyebrows look cute. I ain't seen nothing wrong with her eyebrows.
Lost LA Knight over the French desk, and you know what happened earlier tonight. LA Knight, Corey, we talked about it. He says, I got to do things on my own. The Vision obviously works as a team, but we saw it in that fatal four-way.
Knight ducks the clothesline, tees off on Bronson Reed, got him back into the corner. Bronson Reed grabs him by the throat, throws him into the corner. Knight ducks another clothesline, continues to tee off on him. Irish whip. Reed counters with authority. But Knight is too quick for Reed all night long. Pun intended. Head first into the turnbuckle. Oh, with authority, Irish whipped into the corner. LA Knight back buckled up against them. Then thrown out to the floor right in front of the commentators. And Braun Breaker lurking. Crowd barking. Distracted. Reed pulls LA Knight up by the hair. Knight hangs him up on the top rope. Tries a shoulder tackle. Bronson Reed puts him up in fireman's carry. Knight fights out of it. Tries a sunset flip. Counters. Back and forth. These men are going back and forth. And this is the main event of the night, I believe. Headlines, the little ticker at the bottom. CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch is official at WrestlePalooza. That's happening. Oh, huge clothesline by Bronson Reed. AJ Styles defeated Ludwig Kaiser, also known as El Grande Americano. That happened tonight. Dragon Lee helps AJ win, and Americano tried to attack him mid-match. More headlines. It's all in the ticker on the bottom. Asuka defeated Nikki Bella. They're missing a lot of matches because, I mean, Lyra Valkyria beat Raquel Rodriguez. Where's that at? Is it next? Yep. Or I had it backwards. Raquel Rodriguez defeated Lyra Valkyria. Rusev defeated Penta after the New Day and Grayson Waller got involved. All this happened tonight on this episode of Raw. And now we're back to the match. No ticker. Bronson Reed still controlling the flow. Having his way with LA Knight. Irish whip. LA Knight. Back elbow. Throws Reed out onto the floor, hits the ropes, drop kicks him. He bounces off the announce table, commentator table. Breaker all jaw jacking LA Knight, causing that distraction. Oh, Knight moves out of the way, sends Reed head first into the steel post, and then shoulder first into the steel step. Let's go. Commercial break. This is probably the last one of the night. Man, every time they show that stupid Papa John's pizza commercial, it makes me want one. I know that's the last thing I need, all that damn sodium.
Bring the juice.
And you're right. Whoever said they wanted a Minute Maid earlier, every time they show this commercial, it makes me want one. What up, Kevin? How you doing? Oh, it's official. Even though they didn't sign the contract, it's still happening at WrestlePalooza. Io Sky, Stephanie Valkyria for the vacant women's championship. That's happening, whether they sign the contract for it in on camera or not. That's official. Maybe next week on Raw they'll have that contract signing, but it didn't happen tonight.
The solutions verified by agency certified factory technicians. If you don't want to do the repair yourself, you can recommend it something. Okay, Tyler, let's go fix your car.
Thank you for 244 subscribers. I see y'all. Can I get one more before the end of the stream? I can get to 245. One step closer to my halfway mark of 500. 500 subscribers is the goal. 500 subscribers and 3,000 public watch hours is the goal. Then I can get paid for this. Get paid for doing this. None of y'all can help me achieve those goals. And I appreciate you getting me there. So what was the point? WWE announced a contract signing. I didn't know they announced unless it's happening next week. Maybe it's happening next week on Raw, Kevin. Maybe that's when the contract sign is. I don't know. Yes, I do, C-Pal. Just like you. 3, 2, 1, back to the show. Let's go. Before this year, I could do anything I want whenever I want. Eat, drink, smoke, whatever. Now I can't do nothing that I used to do. But everything happens for a reason. Zeta, what's up? How you doing? You have good timing because it's only gonna be like maybe 5 more minutes left on this stream till it's all of Raw that's left. Then I'm gonna go get some food, take a little break, and then get on the video game, live stream that later tonight. Do the weekly tower, new week, new weekly tower. So that's what my WWE 2K video is gonna be about. Absolutely, pal. I wish they'd have told us that as a kid. Like being an adult sucks. Like we didn't get no warning, no heads up. We just assumed we wouldn't have to listen to our parents no more when we get older. Dynamo, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Welcome in. That guy got two belts. His belts were cool. You see that? The guy that stood up had two on one on each shoulder. That guy was winning. He had that style looking good. Oh, tripped up. LA Knight with that counter. Oh, that's right, Zeta. You've been here the whole time, ain't you? Just like I bet Preppy Girl's still in the background somewhere. LA Knight punching Bronson Reed, hit him with like a dozen punches that quick, stomp him out. As Stone Cold would say, stomping a mud hole and walking it dry is LA Knight on Bronson Reed. Reed counters it, tries for a Samoan drop, countered by Knight, hits him with a jawbreaker, couple punches. Look, while I got y'all attention, give me some ideas of what to talk about when I do my non-wrestling podcast. By popular demand, every week I do a podcast about non-wrestling, and every week somebody comes in there talking about wrestling. I'm trying to dodge it. But what should I talk about? Like, I just be all over the place. Might start talking about Pokemon, might start talking about comic books, I might start talking about the weather. Like, what should I even talk about? Thank you, Dynamo. I appreciate you, bro. You always be hyping me up. I want to make you a mod. Can I make you a mod too? The more the merrier. You be hyping me up big time, bro. I appreciate that. You haven't seen the shirt, Dynamo, since you just got in here. I gotta show it off again. My Undertaker shirt, bro. I've had this thing forever, and I know it's backwards, but it says, "You can't kill that which is already dead." Undertaker, dead man. Since you said it was fire, I had to give you a closer look at it. And the hat is the WrestleMania, same one that came from Allegiant Stadium. That's my favorite hat ever since I got it. Ah, you didn't see it, just knew it was. This is my first time wearing it on camera. I got a handful of shirts I haven't worn on camera. I'm wearing a new one tomorrow, as a matter of fact. When you watch me tomorrow on the NXT live reaction, I'm gonna be wearing a new shirt to y'all. It's not new to me, but new to the camera. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be in the living room streaming tomorrow night since I have to work. People want to crack on me and pick on me for having a green screen in there, so I stopped doing it. I'm gonna play the game. I was gonna take a break after this Zeta and maybe play it in an hour, maybe 11:30, midnight. If you can't make it, I understand. But I was gonna take a break because this is my second time streaming today. When I do the game, it'll be the third. Oh, forearm by Knight to Breaker, and then that's Burning Hammer, Jagged Edge. That's what that's called. And the 3 count. Bronson Reed just won thanks to the distraction from Braun Breaker. And now I know how these goons are. They're gonna jump in the ring, double team LA Knight, and that's when Jimmy and Jay are gonna have to come out there and even dodge. Yeah, I knew it. That Braun Breaker jumped on LA Knight. Damn. Appreciate you, Dynamo. Yep, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso. I was born a king. Bring it back. Big Jim, super kick Bronson, super kick Bron, super kick the Bron. Oh, and then he got speared by Breaker. Boo. And now Jay about to come out. We're gonna need all hands on deck for this one. What up, Avera? Avara? Imagine if we had CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Cena and Nikki. It ain't gonna happen. You know that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, autocorrects, folks. And now Jay coming out. I knew it. No, he ain't take off. Somebody commentary gonna say I thought he left. No, he didn't leave. He knew he would be needed. Wow, what'd you say? Roots of Fight. I'm gonna add that to my list so I can check it out. Oh, Spirit by Breaker on Jay. Boo. Roots of Fight. I never heard of that before. I've heard of WrestleTees.com. Ain't that something? Ain't that a thing? I've heard of them. I've window shopped them, but I never bought anything from them. OTC, 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 OTC. Unfortunately, I don't think he's there. Roots of Fights. I got you. LA Knight with a steel chair. Equalizer. Let's go. I'm so glad they thwarted the Bronze. I'm not a fan of them. I'm not a fan of them. The whole Vision faction, I don't like them. What's gonna happen? Is somebody gonna turn? What is this? LA Knight, Jimmy Uso, show respect. Where's Jay at? What is this? Jay with a Spiral Knight. I knew it. I knew it was too calm. I'm like, something about to pop. Wow. I knew something was about to give on that moment right there. It was too much rainbows and sunshine. Like, Jay said, we're good now. Yee. 130 letters. One word. Yee. And that's how we're going off there. You guys are the greatest. Thank you so much for tuning in and for being my subscribers. Even the couple haters who only want to subscribe so they can jump in live chat being rude, disrespectful, and hateful to me. I appreciate you too. To those who have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Doesn't cost a dime, only takes a second of your time. It's just a matter of ringing that bell so you get the notifications, and it helps me grow the channel and get one step closer to monetizing my YouTube efforts. I put out over 320 videos in these past 6 months. Go through that content. It's a little bit of something for everybody. I'm trying to make it. There's some non-wrestling videos, some song parodies, some exclusive clips from WrestleMania 41 when I went to Vegas. Inside look at my podcasting studio. Like them, comment on them, share them with your friends. And on my YouTube profile are links to my social media accounts. Follow me on everything that you're on, from Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter. You name it, I'm on it. I'll be back on in a few. Give me like about an hour or so to take a break, get some food, and I'll do my WWE 2K25 gameplay video. Until then, God bless you all. Be good and be good at it. Peace.